Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for more Arrow. This is Season 3, Episode 19, which is titled Broken Arrow. Yes, I think we can be gearing up here for another crossover episode. I actually looked it up because I thought that at this point, I was kind of sure that, we would have gotten past the point where Ray would have been in the Flash. I remember him popping up in that one episode, right? And I realized that it was near the end of season 1, don't get me wrong, but having just come off of episode 18 most recently, right? I thought episode 18 was the one. Then I looked it up and it was indeed the one. It just turns out that I think the Flash broadcasted after Arrow. Each episode would come out after the subsequent Arrow episode or whatever, right? So basically, the point where we just left is where Felicity and Ray are then gonna show up there. And I looked it up, and episode 19 was actually a crossover episode in The Flash as well, because that's where we saw, Quentin Lance, and we saw Laurel, of course, show up. I recall, I think it was Cisco talking to Laurel. I mean, it's so long ago, honestly, at this point, right? But a couple storylines unfolding there, and it's funny. I mean, again, I looked up real quick on the on the wiki list or whatever to see what the crossover episodes were, and then I noticed that it mentioned that season 3 episode 19 for Arrow was also gonna be a crossover episode. So I'm guessing we're gonna see some characters pop up here too. So I'll be very much looking forward to that. Another thing I, by the way, got clued in about, shout out to Nate over on the Patreon who actually told me about this, is that I brought up 2 episodes ago, Harley Quinn, of course, right? The show's kind of been teasing her before, but then most recently, I mean, we once again didn't see her or something, right? And I was curious if we ever were going to see her, and apparently that's a rights issue or something. That's why they didn't specifically name her either. They're not allowed to actually bring her up apparently in the show. So that's kind of a that's a shame, but therefore it was a slight nod, I guess, or whatever, right? They paid tribute in a certain way, you could say, without getting to actually show us her character. So that definitely did explain a lot to me, I will say. But I guess then, we're not actually going to see her anymore in the rest of it either. Because I was kind of I was curious, with them constantly mentioning the Suicide Squad and us seeing some of the members, right? And some of the members differing, at least from the Suicide Squad that I saw in the game. I was curious exactly what was going to happen there. And I'm still not sure about the ins and outs, if the Suicide Squad is actually meant to have different members, you know what I mean? And I'm assuming that it's kind of part of the lore that the Suicide Squad, takes part in certain missions by August or whatever, right? I mean, I don't know if that's, again, I can only ask questions, but I don't know if that's always part of the canon or if that's just here in Arrow, how it works exactly. But with them being called the Suicide Squad, again, they're teaming up or whatever, right? So they probably do have a higher up organization that's commanding them, and I'm gonna assume that it always is then, in that case, August. And I think I've heard Amanda Waller actually getting brought up more often in other things also, you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, let's move on and actually talk about this new episode that we're about to be diving into. The interesting part, of course, is that it seemed kind of like a point of no return, right? With Oliver coming out as the Arrow, basically everybody knowing about him, but then Roy actually kind of taking credit in the end, right? And he's gonna try and cast the suspicion, I guess, onto him instead and take it away from Oliver. I mean, I don't know how convincing he's gonna be when it comes to that, though. And it's also it's Oliver, or it was brought up last episode, Oliver's already had the suspicion onto him back in season 1 for a brief period of time, right? And it's now that happened again, and it's how many times can we keep doing this before people are just gonna realize what's going on, right? So I find it a little not believable that Roy could even manage to do this, also because there's so much footage of Arsenal being there with Oliver, right? And I feel just in terms of body size and stuff, he's smaller and slimmer, and people are gonna link him to just being Arsenal instead of, I don't know, dude. I mean, I guess I just gotta take it at face value. I gotta take it for granted that Roy is gonna be doing this, and he's gonna basically save the day, I guess. He's gonna allow Oliver to continue doing what he does. Still, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Arrow is bound to show up at so many more scenes regardless, and you know, like, at that point, why would you even put the hood on anymore, right? None of it is going to make sense. Like, none of it is going to make sense to me if Roy actually is going to be seen as the Arrow by everybody, so I feel like it's not going to actually happen, but I don't know. I could be wrong about it. We're about to wait and see and find out, I guess, guys. But for now, let's dive into this new episode of Arrow. If you guys, of course, enjoy my reactions to the show, you'll be able to get early access to the next bunch of episodes and seasons straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be, as always, linked on top of the description, so go and check it out. Full-length reactions are being posted there also, if you would like to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. And you can also sign up as a free member and watch at least the next episode already right now as well. But with that being said, let's dive into this new episode of Arrow.
Has been identified as the vigilante known as the Arrow.
What the hell was that?
Probably just a power surge.
No, that's not.
That wasn't a power surge. Check it out.
You know, power surge, I automatically think about Flash actually. Knowing this, you know, it's probably going to be a crossover episode. Like, is it going to be a metahuman or? You are right now turning this into a horror show yourself. Oh! Oh, I think we saw this guy back in season 1 of The Flash, didn't we? Damn, yeah, the laser eyes.
We're now going live to the SCPD.
Did we, like, take care of him after this, in that case?
Let's go.
Are we gonna trade one in for the other?
Give me a pen and paper, I will sign a full confession.
Oliver? Not another word. The district attorney's office won't be pursuing charges against Oliver Queen while it's charging Roy Harper with the same crime.
Nice try. 5
Wow.
hours ago, Queen turned himself in. He confessed.
To you.
She came in all like, Oliver, you have the right to remain silent. And you should.
The DA is ordering Oliver to be released. Or are you the only one who's allowed to put themselves above the law?
Man is really gonna get away with it. I can't believe it.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm just making sure you both don't end up in prison.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, is Roy just in that case going to get locked up for like the duration of at least the rest of the season or something? I think I never saw him actually. Yeah, in that first season of The Flash, he wasn't in any of the like crossover episodes or something. So I recall that when starting Arrow, like he was an entirely, yeah, kind of new character to me, and I was surprised how large of a role he played because I didn't remember him. But maybe, honestly, maybe I just didn't process it at the time, right? Like, honestly, I didn't even process when I started with Arrow. I didn't process the fact that we had already seen Laurel and Quentin in that one crossover episode.
Hey, what are you doing here? Oliver and Roy Harper are both in handcuffs.
I have a lot of work to do. How do you know about Roy Harper?
Apart from it being plastered all over the television, and I get that Oliver's sister's boyfriend is obviously part of your team. You okay?
Yes.
Honestly, is it like that? I had been saying this. It's not that hard to figure out. Like, you constantly see these characters together.
I said I love you, but it was like with a lowercase L, you know, not. So let's not make it a thing.
Oh boy.
You know, you had just saved my life. I had 6.2 billion nanorobots coursing through my hypothalamus, and my emotions were a little all over the place. I'll let you get back to your work/worry. Keep a good thought for Roy.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's been, I mean, say what you want, he's been reading the room at least, right? And this is just, right now, this really is starting to get awkward. I feel like there's no going back from this. But then again, I said that last episode about Oliver's situation too.
What were you thinking, Roy? Tell me why.
Oliver, ever since I found out that I killed that cop, I have been trying to make it right as
Yep.
Arsenal. Maybe what I need to do is make it right as the Arrow.
No, Roy.
I killed the police officer.
He just wants to return the favor, man.
I should be in prison.
That won't bring the officer back.
I mean, his logic does not make sense to me, I will say. Like, you literally cannot be blamed for it. Because you were not even fucking aware of it, you know what I mean? If you can be blamed for this, then we should also be blaming Thea for killing Sarah, I guess. That's what you're saying.
For the first time since I remembered what I did, I'm okay.
I mean, sure, if you want it, you can do it, don't get me wrong. But it's not an obligation, that's all that I mean.
I'm gonna find Waller first.
You're going to break into August by yourself?
No, he's gonna walk in. My pass card to the field office.
Oh my god. What, a head-on confrontation? How did he ever get in her, like, good graces again?
Ironically, Initially, before turning to vigilanteism, Harper was a career criminal with an arrest record for breaking and entering, petty theft. Until recently, Harper...
See, that's what I mean. They're just gonna like drag him through the mud now too, you know, smear him in all kinds of ways.
You okay?
I'm fine, but we need to get Roy out of prison.
Well, it looks like we might have another problem to add to our ever-growing list.
Homicide at Starling.
Here we go.
Channel 52 has acquired surveillance footage of the incident.
Makes sense.
Felicity, call Star Labs.
Here we go, man.
According to city
Oh.
records, you got a basement down here.
You already have Roy Harper in custody.
Yeah, and I got a warrant that says I can search that basement.
You are kidding me, man. Yeah, I mean, they were bound to find everything now.
Sorry for the rush, but I didn't want to get a chance to turn that place into a storage room again. Gentlemen?
Yeah, exactly. Cover it up like last time. Maybe they are prepared. Nope. Yeah, this is the real thing.
I got you now, you son of a bitch.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't there be anything here that actually just like tells them that it's not Roy, but it is Oliver? Arsenal suit.
This looks like a crate from the North China Sea. You spent some time there, right? You actually put those things on display.
Captain.
See, and like, aren't they gonna ask Roy to then pinpoint, you know, somebody in terms of like who has been Arsenal the entire time? Like, who's he gonna say has been his Arsenal? You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna need him to talk. This shit, I don't know, man. Like, I don't see how the outcome here is not just going to be that the truth comes out after all. And Oliver kind of wants the truth to come out anyway at this point.
We only got one match.
Where's it?
Roy Harper.
What? Just...
Ooh.
Whatever line of crap you're thinking about giving me, you just save it.
Oh.
Smart as you all are, you are bound to make a mistake eventually.
Yeah, no. Looking at Diggle's look, I guess he's been making some preparations here, huh?
We need to grab my backup weapons cache from the secondary layer.
You see those plainclothes? Lance will have them follow you everywhere you go. You try to nab even so much as a purse snatcher.
We are dealing with a metahuman. Call Barry.
Can't help right now. He's got a lot on his plate with Dr. Wells, I think. But
the one Dr. Wells that wasn't Dr. Wells.
what if there's someone else that can help?
Oh. Oh. Interesting. So instead they're just getting Ray. Wait, I mean, Barry is definitely going to show up, you would think, though, right? Again, I know this is bound to be a well, it is a crossover episode already with a metahuman being here, but...
If there's anything I can do to help.
But actually, that's why we're here. Well, there's
a meta in Starling City that's killing people.
So, obviously, we need to catch this plasma death thing guy. Ugh, now I see why Cisco gives them all names. We need you.
And you were okay with this?
We need your help.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. But like in the case of Arrow, they're all just kind of randoms, you know what I mean? Oh, more arms dealers, right? Like... That's just kind of the story every single time, I guess. Whereas with the Flash, it's like they're all kind of very distinct. You know, that one's got electricity powers. That one's got fire powers. This one's got lasers shooting from his eyes.
What the hell is going on?
They've been holding me here for weeks.
What? Why do I not believe that?
Look at him. He's Army, not Argus.
Oh.
Shreve?
He held me hostage. Targeted you and the young.
Oh.
The Alpha Omega. Shreve plans to unleash it on Hong Kong. Claim that the Triad mishandled a bioweapon.
That's insane.
Yeah, okay, we got some politics going on. No, yeah, this definitely explains why, again, why Amanda would still be sort of on like, well, yeah, good terms feels the wrong way to put it. More like mild terms, I guess, with Oliver right now.
Shreve seems to think that China is a military and economic threat.
She was never responsible.
Run. Get as far away from Hong Kong as you can. I hope we meet again someday.
Yeah, no.
Now go.
Yeah, no, what Oliver's clearly going to be thinking here is I'm going to save the day. Obviously, none of this ever came true. Oh boy. Yo, you better hope, Roy, you don't end up with avocado. Because you're definitely seeming like a tweener right now. For the Prison Break fans.
Cynthia, please just know that I'm gonna be fine.
Is that a lie?
I don't know that he knows that. Judging by all the prisoners around him.
I visited the bank today, and I took a few photos of the crime scene. It occurred to me that if we can't see his face because of the radiation, we need to remove the radiation.
I could kiss you right now. Awkward, sorry. Boundaries.
Yo.
So, if we interlace the resonance scan's frequency with our news footage, we get this.
Yeah. Oh my god, man, really just photoshopped that, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought he would do.
Jake Simmons, he's already in the system, serial bank robber. He was last seen on a traffic camera at the corner of Gantner and Yout.
On it. Whoa, hold on a second.
I feel like this guy definitely showed up, like, at the very, well, basically at, like, almost the latest possible moment in The Flash. I could be wrong about it, but if I were to make, like, an estimate, I think he was in, like, season 1, episode 21 or something like that. I mean, I tend to remember these things because of, like, the thumbnails or whatever that I do for the episodes, and that makes me automatically, like, I know he was, like, in the thumbnail, right? And, like, that makes me associate to, like, certain episodes numbers. But, yeah, we're not that far yet here.
This Jake Simmons is not just a metahuman, he is a killer?
I'm not going to try to equate our experiences, but superpowers are based in science. So if there's any way to defeat this guy, I'm the one who's best able to figure it out.
Fine. The second that you get in over your head,
I'll run, fly.
Yeah, like, honestly, the whole thing still has me a little bit confused, you know, because, like, Ray right now, I mean, this is going to be essentially his, like, first real mission with the suit, right? It's like going after the guy. But when he shows up in The Flash, he's already helping them out. He's showing up with the whole team, I think. That was episode 18. This is episode 19. You know what I mean? It's like, he's not going to be ready until, like, after this to show up in that one episode there, right? But, like, I think that's supposed to have already... I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure the order is supposed to, like, match up perfectly, too, when they're like broadcasted, right? It's like episode 18 for Arrow, episode 18 for The Flash. But again, I mean, maybe I'm wrong about it.
Maybe Simmons isn't in there.
do you get this anxious when I'm out in the field?
I honestly can't think of an answer to that question that doesn't get me in trouble.
She doesn't, but that's technically a compliment, my guy. That's because you know you're capable. You know how to handle yourself. Ray doesn't.
Not a visual sighting or any other reading at all from the Atom. And when I say Atom, I mean the suit, not myself in the third person.
There's a decent chance that you and Palmer are related.
I never hear her talk about Felicity in third person, though.
Oh, Tin Man, you shouldn't be here. You're the bad guy, and I...
Oh, boy. Oh, damn.
Thanks for the top off.
Seriously? What's that supposed to mean? He gave him a boost? He fueled him? Ooh. Fucking launched him. Or just himself.
Are you hurt?
Hurt would be a step or two up from how I feel right now.
Yeah, we didn't make any progress, though. He's still out there.
Right when I'm out in the field, my bow, my arrows, those are just tools. I'm the weapon.
Poetic.
You rely on that suit more than you rely on yourself, it's gonna get you killed.
Yeah. That's fair enough, man. Somebody's got to steer it, right?
Well, if we can't run, Wallace said Shreve had a vaccine for the virus. You want to steal some of the vaccine? He has to have it somewhere in Hong Kong.
What, just so you managed to get off scot-free? What about everybody else? Oh, man. Why? Yeah, no, actually, they got that whole shanking prepared already. I was going to say, why would you go after him? But then I realized these are probably all the people that the real Arrow locked up here in the first place, right? Actually makes a lot of sense now.
Let's see how good you are without your arrows.
Good enough.
Damn. Yo. Oh, fuck. Yo. See, with how fucked up the justice system is, you know they're gonna, like, prolong his prison sentence now, too, because of this. Pure self-defense.
What brings you out of your downtown office?
The chief of D's asked me to have a word with you. He wants to know why you're still going Ahab on Oliver Queen when we got a different suspect already in custody.
We got a patsy in custody. Trust me, Queen is our guy.
Friend to friend. You've come so far. Don't throw all your hard work away on something personal.
Yeah, I mean, it is personal, but he also does have more information than you do. It's not like he's wrong.
I don't know what it is you think that you're gonna find, but it's not here. There's nothing here.
You know that your brother is letting your boyfriend rot in prison for his crimes, right? I know he went to visit Harper yesterday. Does he even know why he's throwing his life away?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, as Thea, shouldn't you kind of want him to find out the real truth here? But then again, you're just trading in Roy for your own brother, and I don't think she wants that either.
Roy, he was attacked by a bunch of inmates.
I'm gonna break him out.
Oliver, you could end up in a cell right next to him.
John, if you know what's good for you, you'll get out of my way.
You're gonna need to stay put.
I can't do that.
Oliver, listen.
Man, Jesus.
You have to rely on Palmer to take care of this matter while Roy sits in a prison. But listen to me, man. You have to throttle this back, Oliver, before you lose everything.
Exactly, man. It's like, again, where do you go from here after you do something like that, right? Like, you're just, if they catch you in the act, at that point it's fucking over.
I've already lost everything. I'm not gonna lose Roy.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, I don't know, man. It might just as well be fucking over. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, catch him already. Have him break Roy out. Just reveal your identity. Say you're the Arrow. Kind of come clean, you know, get the people's goodwill, and then it's like they'll forgive you for anything, basically, at that point, right? But again, that's the only place I see this going in the end.
Whether or not you break Roy out of Iron Heights, there is no more Arrow. Roz took that from you.
I was told once that a man cannot live by two names. Well, right now I can't live by either.
Yeah.
So I don't know who I am.
Yeah, who else are you gonna be, man? Ooh.
Wyatt, where's the vaccine? You can end up unconscious, or you can end up dead.
Do less. Second door on your right.
Good choice.
I was gonna say, like, honestly, I was still ready to be to be fooled in the end, you know what I mean? Like, watch him not know about any of it. But it's real, thank God.
Company coming.
Up there.
Through the vents. Wow. Just in time too, huh?
Look, I know you gotta be doing this because you think you owe Queen something, but you don't.
Patrol officer gave Vincent. Left behind a wife.
I know.
I killed him, so don't think for a second that I don't deserve to be here.
You don't think for a second that what you're doing here makes up for any of what you did out there.
I mean, him bringing that up, though, basically, yeah, that's just him spilling the truth to Quentin, right? But, like, Quentin is 100% sure of what's going on also. Like, he reads the situation perfectly. And he actually knows the full-on motivation now, too.
We have takeoff.
I'm sorry, miss, but I don't think you're supposed to be here.
This is him, though, right?
Think you can help?
Sure. It's this way.
Yeah, no, he is unmistakable.
The sunglasses, man.
Slim as ever.
We're indoors and it's well night. Do you have a sensitivity to...
To light?
I am the light. Oh, God.
I love the light.
Sure, buddy. I can see that.
Except the tracking firmware seems to be malfunctioning.
What?
It's not a malfunction. Simmons. He's drawing energy directly from a power station.
Which one?
They know she's in danger. Gotta go over right there now.
I swear to God, if you hurt her... You'll what? I am talking to the man in the suit, right? The one who thinks a piece of scrap metal makes him some kind of hero.
Oh, what's she thinking of?
Where were we?
Waiting for you to come closer.
It's pretty close now. Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit. Wow. Yo, she's not actually gonna be making it out of here all by herself, is she? Didn't even need him.
Okay, I'm entering the power station now. Activate the link.
Wait.
It's working. Oh, let's get this guy.
What the fuck? Wait, he's making Oliver, like, remote control it? Is that what's going on right now? Like, he's playing a video game? Can you not just stuff Oliver into the suit himself? Like, well, I guess it's like specifically designed for Ray, right? His size, too.
Sorry, but I have to kill you now. No, and you're gonna leave her the hell alone. Kick his ass. Really hoping you played video games as a kid.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Sorry. Just I'm trusting you with my...
I'm telling you, man. Then again, I don't think there's many video games like this. Yeah, like, I don't think, I mean, yeah. What game makes you control a suit like this? I remember there was the game Anthem that came out. It was kind of like, you know, Iron Man and like Adam here, I guess, right? Like in terms of the controls, but yeah, not the greatest reputation that game actually has. Ooh, not good.
Transmitter's been severed.
Oh, now he's still forced to do it all by himself, I guess, huh? Probably for the better. Oh shit! Damn! Let's go! I mean, we did, like, what? That's what I don't understand. We don't take care of him, though, right? Like, he gets taken care of in The Flash, I'm pretty sure. I think that's supposed to still be in, like, a later episode or something. So what? Are they gonna, like, lock him up and he just breaks free again? I don't know exactly why he was roaming the streets in The Flash anymore, of course, because it was just a single episode.
Eyes front, Harper.
Yeah, that's a little hard with so many threats around you.
I told you, eyes front.
My instincts are to keep my head in a swivel. It won't happen again.
Oh! Oh, shit! What, he was in on it? Damn. Okay. Man, yeah, no, I mean, once Oliver hears about this, I mean, I'm assuming Roy is not done for yet, right? But, like, he's definitely gonna break him out now.
Harper was killed an hour ago.
What? You are shitting me.
I'm sorry, but I think we both know whose fault this is.
You are fucking shitting me. I mean, yeah, that was a stab wound that could have just as well been lethal, don't get me wrong, but I can't fucking believe it.
Shouldn't have listened to either of you. I might not have been able to save Roy, but I'd feel better right now if I'd tried.
We know that, Oliver. We also know you may never forgive us.
I make my own choices, John.
He doesn't mean forgive us for that. Forgive us for this.
Oh, wait, what? Oh my god, you are dude. Because I was literally like yo, yeah, you guys know me, right? But all I was doing was like thinking, wait. Didn't we see him in the fucking Flash crossovers though? Like, didn't we fucking see him though? And I thought that we had, but I wasn't sure anymore. And I'm like, oh my god, they played me good.
If any one of us were in there and Oliver was here, he would think of something.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
If one of us deserves to go to prison, it's me.
One of Lila's contacts, an artist freelancer. It's a special talent for knifing people in just the right way.
Oh, okay.
It's a convincing amount of blood without the kill.
Okay.
He laces the blade with a beta blocker. Crawl the heartbeat.
Everyone thinks the arrow is dead, which means Oliver Queen is innocent.
Did all this.
Holy shit, so they even managed to accomplish that now? But I mean, Oliver is still going to show up as the Arrow at some point in the future, surely, right? And at that point, what are they going to say?
How many times have you saved one of us without asking? This time we had to save you.
If everyone thinks you're dead,
you don't have a life anymore.
then what happens to Roy?
Exactly. You can't show up in like regular form. You better be, you know, prepared to wear that Arsenal costume for eternity. That thing is going to stink.
Tell Thea, well, tell her I'm alive first. I feel like you're throwing your life away. I'm not. I'm starting a new one.
Are you shitting me, dude? So he's still leaving, though? He's essentially going into witness protection here. He's just gonna... Where's he gonna go, though?
Just be ready to get a million calls on that untraceable satellite phone I stashed in your bag.
Nah, man. None of this still makes sense to me, because I feel like, I mean, Thea would surely come with him too, you know what I mean? If she knew, there's no way she would allow this to happen. But she's not going to find out until he's already gone, that's the problem.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad at us are you?
I need to learn to let people help me.
You can use some practice in that.
I mean, after all the deception he's done himself, like, you can't really be mad at anybody for deceiving you anymore, of course, either.
Sometimes you're so focused on people you love, you forget to see that there are people who love you.
Yeah, no, Ray can tell that it's game over, man. Anytime he sees Felicity with Oliver now. Ooh, and he's kind of looking at Roy driving off into the, well, not the sunset because it's night, but You get what I'm saying? Like, he's probably thinking like, I need to make an identity of my own. I need to go somewhere myself.
Just enough inoculant for us.
What about her?
We need to inject Akio and ourselves, and the three of you need to get somewhere safe. I lifted this when I took the vaccine because it has the plans for how they are going to distribute the virus. I'm going to use it to stop them.
Yep.
No, you won't.
I mean, I was going to say, like, you knew that Oliver was not going to just let this happen.
We are.
Listen to me. The two of you need to take care of Akio. I am not going to be responsible.
You need to learn to let people help you.
But you're not telling me Akio's gonna suddenly die of this virus, actually, though, is he?
According to this, Jake Simmons was a guest of the Opal City Police Department on December 11th, 2013. That was the date of the particle accelerator test.
Uh-huh.
But if Simmons wasn't in Central City the night of the dark matter explosion, then how can he be a metahuman?
Very good question. I'm guessing that's something they teased and we found out maybe already actually in the Flash. I'm assuming that we actually did, but I wouldn't be able to remember. Oh.
You're the demon.
I'm the demon's head.
My man did his hair.
And very soon, your brother.
He will never take your place.
He will, once I've given him sufficient motivation.
What motivation is that? Her. What's he gonna do with her, though? Oh, shit! What? Nah, I'm fucking done with this episode, man. There is... Nah, dude. Nah, dude. If Oliver could come back from this, she can too. Yo. I am so done, man. What the fuck is going on? I'm pretty sure we saw her too in like Flash crossovers though, but I'm not even gonna think ahead anymore, man. Alright, guys. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes and seasons straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free. Watch the next episode right now. So, I'll see you there.